Here we go. 5 quick facts. Let's get into them.
Number 1, ESPN, please fix your list. Here, I'll do it for you. Nah, this isn't Kobe nostalgia right now. It just is what it is. I don't have to bring up all the accolades. It's a matter of dominance in the era that he dominated in. Some of y'all really think LeBron has done enough to be at number 2 with the 3-5 finals record? He lost by record margins in a couple of them. How the hell do we put him past Kareem with his 6 championships and all-time scoring high? Or even Magic, whose game is similar but had 5 rings? Look, I give the legends their due respect, but 5 championships in one of the NBA's toughest eras puts Kobe over all but 2 of the greats. Can't say the same about Bron. As for the rest, the combination of the era they played in, championship and statistical dominance among other things, make it what it is. I value 1 championship against tough competition more than I do 3 against mailmen. Number 2, the best player in the world title is between KD and Kawhi. Toni Kukoc isn't wrong. KD just might be the best player in the NBA right now, depending on how you feel about Kawhi Leonard. Kukoc said, "Kevin Durant, to me, in my personal opinion, is the best player in the NBA. He can easily bring the ball up the floor. A nimble 7-footer with the greatest pure scoring ability we've ever seen, that'll help anyone's case. Not to mention the ability to play great defense on nearly any position on the court. Like I said earlier though, don't forget about Kawhi Leonard. 2 finals MVPs, 3 championships, and fresh off an incredibly impressive one with Toronto. He's a player who can score at will and defend better than arguably anyone in the league. Who do you want on your team? Make your choice. Neither is wrong." Number 3, I don't know who was dumber, the Browns or the Seahawks. Apparently rumors leaked before that 2018 NFL draft that Seattle had offered Cleveland Russell Wilson for the number 1 overall pick in the draft, which Cleveland went on to take Baker Mayfield with. I'd be absolutely shocked if either team wasn't on drugs at that exact moment. You're talking about one of the best quarterbacks of all time in Russell Wilson, 29 years old at the time. The only reason you stay relevant after losing so many key players after those Super Bowl runs. And they tried to get rid of him? And if you're the Browns, you didn't do it? Look, we don't know the details here, but the news in itself is mind-boggling. Of course the Browns would misjudge the quarterback situation as they've done for the past 20 years. I'm not surprised about that at all. But whiffing on a pick is one thing. Another is bypassing an opportunity to get a top 3 quarterback in the league right now for a player who most people don't even have as a top 2 quarterback in the draft. Leave it to the Browns. As for Seattle's management, I hope you found some help sobering up in the past few years. Number 4, if Dak Prescott isn't in the MVP race, the Cowboys shouldn't pay him what he wants. As if the addition of CeeDee Lamb wasn't enough pressure on Dak to perform, Vegas just tabbed him as having the 3rd best odds to win the MVP award in the 2020 season. The Cowboys and Dak Prescott have been in a tug and pull situation regarding Dak's contract, as Dak seems to want more than $35 million a year. A number the Cowboys aren't quite comfortable giving him. Look, as most people think Dak is in way over his head here, but I do believe he is good enough to be a quality starter in the NFL. The question is, at what price? If the Cowboys don't get a deal done with Dak before the season begins, Dak has to be in the MVP race this year if he wants the big bucks next year. He has too much talent around him to come up short. And even if he's in that conversation, the question still raises, how much was Dak truly responsible for the success? After all, we've seen better quarterbacks do more with less. I'm willing to look past that. If he can win, he can win. Just get it done. Number 5, the Rams uniform live up to their personality as a team. Some people loved them, some people hated them. The greatest player in Rams history? Yeah, he was one of the people who hated him. Eric Dickerson said, "This is football. This ain't nothing to do with surfing. This ain't nothing to do with waves. This is football. It's a man's sport." I'm not gonna say it looks hard, because it's not. But I do think it's as 2020 as you can get. What do I mean by that? Bright, minimalistic, and colorful. Would this fit the Steelers or Raiders per se? No, obviously not. It's a little fruity, video game-ish. But look at your quarterback. I don't get the shivers when I think of baby-faced Jared Goff. Or how about your 34-year-old head coach Sean McVay? These guys are puppies. They look like Venice Beach, surfer boy-esque. It ain't Steel City or the Black Hole. Not even St. Louis anymore. If uniforms are a representation of a team's culture, then these new unis fit the Rams just right.